Right, hello, I'm Daniel Power. I'm the co-founder of Unchained Asia, the label Unchained Recordings. It's our mission to push the drum and bass music scene in China and to build it and grow it around Asia and the world. So here we are outside Club Sector in Shenzhen. When it first opened, I was music director here, focusing on room 2, which we called Sector Underground. It was such an important time for Unchained and the whole scene in Shenzhen. Hi.
Daniel Power.
Yeah.
I'm Ash.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Unchained started 5 years ago. I was in Shenzhen, I was DJing for a while, just little local parties, and drum and bass is my first love for music. Wanted to do something regularly, start pushing it. I'd seen there's great crews doing stuff in Hong Kong and Shanghai. Jane Siesta had been doing amazing stuff for years, and Beijing with the Syndicate crew. I thought, well, we can also do it in South China.
14、15年那个时候的深圳就是没有什么固定的场地，所以大家就是分打游击战的。
Wait a minute. Yeah, so the tunnel parties became really famous in Shenzhen, so every 2 months, I would say, there would be a tunnel party here. For years, I think. And yeah, it got so popular till the final one, that I think there was like 700 people here at the peak. And even when the police came like 4 a.m, there was like 400 or 500 people still. And my set was actually on in 10 minutes. So I was here by the booth. I had my headphones there, I was ready to play when the police came. So they came from everywhere, shut down the party, got everyone down. There's me on my knees, hands behind the police guy, telling everyone to stay down. They P-tested, drug tested everyone, which I wasn't worried about because, yeah, drug-free, no, don't even drink alcohol for 10 years. That's when we left the tunnel raid right here. We were in the police station for about 12 hours being processed. But yeah, it was a crazy time, and after that really, it kind of was the start of the scene changing in Shenzhen and having to actually do things find real venues, do things legally here in the right way. The other co-founder of Unchained is Lyndon Jar, who's been it basically right at the start with me. We decided together, so we started Unchained Recordings together, and that's grown amazingly. Lyndon does a lot of the work for the label side, manages that. Yeah, I just feel we're like best friends, brothers. We've got this relationship where we both push each other and drive each other, which I feel it's helped Unchained so much how it's grown. Some heroes of the scene who I've managed to book and bring over to China for Unchained nights, and who I can call friends now, you know, like Fabio, DJ Zinc, Logistics, whole bunch who just amazing. I can even say I know these people, you know, let alone call them a friend. For the Unchained crew, you know, we've become best friends. And we're like a family really, and that's all been brought together because of Unchained and the bass parties. So many friends I've made through the events, you know, people come into the parties, really enjoying it. I met so many people over the last few years from this. For sure, Oil Club Shenzhen, for me it's done so much for the scene. It's helped Unchained go up new levels, because no matter what you're doing or how good the music is you'll play or anything like that, if you don't have a good club, it's not going to work well, you know. The owners are brilliant, Hui Wen and Yang Yang, the two of the most lovely people, and they just care so much about the scene and the little details. They put so much effort into that club, so Unchained grew a lot since doing our parties at Oil. The sound system's fantastic, the vibe. It's been brilliant for Unchained, and not just for Unchained, for many crews in the whole scene. Yeah, another thing I love about Shenzhen, and I would say China as a whole, is there's not really any drug culture here. Like if you go back to the roots of a lot of electronic music in UK, Europe, it was all kind of riding on people taking drugs, and that helped the movement. Whereas here, that doesn't really happen. So when you've got people into it in a whole crowd and you've got them, and you know that they're not on drugs or anything, it's an extra special feeling for me, because you know that's 100% real. It's not tainted by anything. And that might be one of the things I love the most about the ravers and the people out here. It just feels so real to me. And when I first started, in fact, a bunch of people told me, oh, you're wasting your time doing drum and bass in Shenzhen. Like, it won't work here, the people won't like it. But you know, if it's something you love and you put your heart into it and you put in enough effort, good things will happen, you know? And I feel that's what's happened. You just keep putting the effort in and believing in it. And yeah, things have grown really well here in China.